Hello everybody, today we are going to get some full moon messages. So I want you to connect to your guides and ask them to bring in some messages for this full moon. We are about to have Scorpio go into eclipse, so you might be feeling some energies. This could be happy, this could be sad, anxious, but you're really feeling some energies. And I think that it's because it's like trying to push you into the new phase, because I have been feeling a lot of anxiousness, a lot of anxiety, and I just think that it's due to the full moon and Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your chart or you're a Scorpio, please be cautious, okay, because there is some heavy energy that is going on, especially with this eclipse going on there. So I promise you it's going to get better. I just feel like you're being pushed a little extra hard to do some things. So oh my goodness. Okay. So we have Vampire coming forward. Do you see that full moon behind her while we're talking about full moon? And then it says emotional intelligence. We are definitely in touch with our emotions right now. And you are hungry for change or for something new to come in. And it's like this full moon is pushing you towards that. And I think kind of by the eclipse, which is around the 16th, or it is the 16th, by that time of the eclipse, okay, you're going to be making these changes. So this full moon is bringing in these emotions, bringing in how all these like heavy, strong feelings, and it's because it's pushing you to go towards something new, okay? So we have Graveyard, unnecessary fear, okay? And then we have internal love. Love is love is love, and transcends physical death, okay? So with this card coming out, okay, and there is big change, okay? So we have the Graveyard, and then we have two skeletons on there. I want to talk about you leaving your past in the past and moving forward with something new. You have unnecessary fear towards something else. And when you love something and when you are passionate about something, you're going to be able to do more in that. It's time for you to kind of put the past in the past. You're very grateful for it. It's definitely something that got you to where you want to go. But it's time to transition and move into something else, okay? Your emotions are very heavy right now because it's like time for you to move into something else. It's time for you to believe that something else is possible for you. I want you to let go of this fear that you're feeling. And I was really anxious yesterday. I couldn't tell you what it was about. I had an anxiety attack all day long. And finally, like, I just was like, what am I even like freaking out about? And I couldn't even tell you, but it was all the way until my husband got home that I was just like super anxious, super worried, and he got home and it like was easier. I don't know, everything was triggering it. And so I just want you to stop worrying about the negativity. There is like some unnecessary fear or anxiety around a situation, and we need to push that away, okay? You're about to close this chapter and start something new, and I think that's something that you could be feeling, where it's like you're about to move into somewhere new, where it's like maybe you didn't know about. It's something that is coming forward for you. Ooh, we have full moon in Sagittarius coming out. Okay. Ooh, we have new moon in Scorpio. See the bigger picture, go deeper. And we have new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. There's a lot of love coming through in this message. So if you have been worried about something when it comes to love, or something when it comes to something you love, like about a passion of yours, I want you to see the bigger picture and know that whatever this is, you're going to be able to go through with it. It's going to work out for you, but you need to believe it, you need to feel it, and you need to let go of this fear. There is a lot of fear. Look at this bigger picture. Don't kind of just look at the overall plan of whatever this is that you're doing, okay? Because it says see the bigger picture and go deeper. I want you to look at what you're doing now and where you want to go and how do you get there, okay? When you really want something to happen, you need to not only want it, but you need to push for it. And it's time for you to go deeper and figure out, like, how can I do it this way? How can I make something my own? How is it possible for me to move forward in this sense, right? This is a collective, but there's something about closing a chapter to start a new one. You see what you want. You see this bigger picture, right? You see this full picture of what you want. But it's time to go deeper. How are you going to get there? What are you going to do? If this is around, for some reason, I feel like this is around like doing something new for yourself or going somewhere new for yourself. It's something new coming in for you, okay? It's time for you to go deeper in this thing and figure out like, I keep feeling like what makes you you? Like, figure it out. Like, you know how to do it, and know that you're so loved. Like, you're very, very loved, and it's time for you to realize that you're loved, and that this is a new moon, and that's a new moon as well. And like I said, I was feeling that this transition is going to happen around the Scorpio eclipse, and we have Scorpio coming through the middle. I really want you to pay attention to right around that time. Like, I feel like there's something that is going to be brought up to you, or you're going to come into a realization. If this is like around a goal or something like that, I want you to take that step, whatever it is. It's time for you to move forward and go through with this goal, go through with this idea, because something is meant to happen for you. It's time for you to close that chapter, and that's why your energies have been so high in every different direction. Like, some days can be high, some days can be low, and it's more because you're like, I want this to happen. I am ready for it to happen, but you need to, there's something more you need to do, especially with Go Deeper coming out. Like, if this is like where you're trying to make a move on something, I feel like you're going to get an idea, and I don't want you to push that idea out, because it's like you're very protected in this. Your loved ones, your ancestors, your guides, your spirits, like your angels, they're all standing behind you. Like, they're really pushing for you to make this change. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out, which is visions. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles, holding on to something, isolation. Okay, we have the Four of Cups, indifference. Okay, so just with these cards coming out, okay, you're kind of worried to go through with whatever this is. You're very on the fence. We have the Devil. We have, sorry if you hear my phone ringing. We have the Devil coming out, the Two of Wands, which is about making that choice to go forward. Progress. All right, and then sorry, I must grab Three of Cups, celebration, success, support. Okay, for you, this message is significant. Okay, it's time for you to go forward with your vision. Stop holding on to the idea and actually move forward with it. Let go of whatever it is holding you back, okay? So there is this could be your own thoughts, this could be your own feelings, this could be your own thinking. It's time to let it go. It's time to move forward with the success. It's time for you to make this choice to move forward. There is a lot of celebration coming in for you, and I feel like that's because you're finally closing the chapter. And with the Two of Wands, I feel like this could be two options, where you could go one way, which would be staying here, or you could go another way, which would be to success. And I like that it's like right in the middle, because it's like stay here where you're unhappy, or you can go here where it's like happy and successful and you were supported. There is something, it's like you need to figure it out though. Go deeper in this idea. If you're like, I don't know how to get there, I don't know what to do, go deeper, think harder. How can you get there? What's something that you can do to start now? Like, you have this picture in mind of what you want, and it's calling your soul. There is something calling your soul towards whatever this is, okay? This is a collective, but there's like a calling in your soul to go do something. You have this vision, but this could be where you're thinking a little negative, or you're trying to control a situation and see like how it can play out in a certain way, and that's where it's like go deeper, like go into something like deeper and stronger. And right here, I just feel like you want to make the choice, but you don't know how. I'm not sure what that is. I feel like it's like you want to make a choice, but you just don't know how to make this choice. You're like, I don't know if this is what's best for me, but it's time for you to break through that toxicity, make the choice to move forward towards your happiness, okay? Let's just pull one last card and see what this message is. And I love that. I didn't even do that on purpose. There's so many in here. I shuffled, and the full moon was on bottom. So it says justice. Whenever you face a challenge, ask the universe to give you the best outcome for who all are concerned. This ensures that no one will profit off another's expense. I love that, okay? So when you're feeling negative, I just want you to trust the universe and ask that the universe brings in whatever is best for you in your situation. It is time for you to move forward and feel this success and this happiness, okay? It's time for you to really trust your guides. Go deeper in this. Ask that whatever the situation is, you could be somebody who's like worried about another person, worried about the outcome of this. What happens if I do this? What happens if doesn't matter. Go towards what you're asking, and I promise you it's going to work out, okay? I hope everybody enjoyed their messages.